Hello, my darlings. It's ALB in Whisperland here. It's the most wonderful time of the year, isn't it? We're going to do another Halloween magazine flip through today. I love that we're doing this. I love that this has just incidentally become a tradition on my channel. It's not one that I set out to do, but you know what? After the first one, every year that I do it, people ask me if I'm going to do it again. And, how can I say no to that? Because it's so fun to do for me. I'm glad you guys like it too. So, here we are once again. And we're going to look through this magazine. I really like the cover this year. I don't know about you guys, but all of the little mini pumpkins are quite enchanting, aren't they? And then these little tiny ghost sugar cookies that I really want to eat. They look delicious. So let's just dive right in. That is the first page. Sometimes it can be deceiving to know how thick or how thin certain pages are, you know what I mean? So, the table of concoctions, that's our first page, right? And just a table of contents. It's got all kinds of listed things that are going to be in the magazine. And it continues onto this page as well. I was amazed, you guys. I have not bought a magazine in a while. I think the last magazine I may have bought was the last Halloween magazine. Did you know magazines are like $15 now? At least in Canada. Like this one was $12.99 plus tax. I'm not complaining. I was just like kind of taken aback. I was like, oh, I haven't bought a magazine in a while. I didn't realize that they're a little more expensive these days, but it's all full color pictures and the paper's quite nice. Like this isn't Tiger Beat or anything, It's got quite a nice soft quality paper, so I can't complain too much. I mean I can, but I won't. So anyway, this is a little page from the editors, and it says, trick or treat. Indulge your mischievous desire to impress family and friends with unexpected Halloween delights. Get your blood pumping in a good way. Let your imagination drive the dress code. Play with decaying decorations for a cool party vibe. Scatter pumpkins in traditional colors or shades of rainbow. And then they just go on, It's all an introduction to the magazine. Go on to the next page here. We're getting into the crafts already. Look at this now. Jack-o'-lantern in a jar. Bake simple cookie shapes for kids to decorate. Mix and match the treats on paper plates to create custom pumpkin faces. I see. So these are just circles and triangles, rectangles, and all you have to do is have these orange paper plates. Kids can kind of make their own faces. All this stuff that says kids. I'm like, oh, that looks so fun to me. I think I would like to do it. And I am not a kid. Maybe at heart, but I don't know. A lot of these look fun to me. Oh, and I see, look at this. You can put them in a jar and give them as a gift. So someone can have a little jack-o'-lantern in a jar. That's such a nice idea. Lately I've been trying to think about, fun gift ideas to give people, because you can't really do things the way we did last year. So I've been trying to think about fun ways to show people that I care about them from far away. Eye candy. A pair of candy eyes or a set of chocolate teeth turns fresh fruits sweet and other edibles into terrorific treats. Perfect for Goblin Up. Goblin Up. Look at these paranormal pears. That's fantastic. I like this little quote down here. Halloween is a great time to bring out your inner food artist. It's easy to transform most fruits and veggies into fun characters. Food artist, eh? I want to be a food artist. They sell these little googly eyes at like so many different, like googly food eyes at like grocery stores and stuff. And I always have had the urge to get them and put them in everything. Even like spaghetti and meatballs. Because like, look, they put them on everything and it works. Well, that's a clever idea. Look at these little orange peeled clementines. You just put a little stem in it. Fresh basil or parsley, I guess they use. And these little Frankensteins. Oh, I really love these. These are carrot ghosts. Amazing. Oh, this looks good too. Pretzel brooms. Cut pieces of string cheese to look like broom bristles. Press a pretzel stick into the flat end of each piece. This is like a healthy charcuterie plate. Well, I guess it's just a food platter. Look, every plate can be a charcuterie plate if you're trying. This page is like, they're starting to get into the decoration section, so this is happily haunted. Bats fly, spiders crawl, pumpkins pop up everywhere, and all is right with the world for a Tennessee mom who can't get enough of the season. So she's got like this little stacker plate. Some people call this like a cupcake tiered, or confectionery tiered stand, things like that. But I've seen lots of people use them to have mugs on and things like that. It looks pretty good. I don't have room for something like that right now, but I would really love to try it. So, you're gonna laugh. When I bought this magazine, I didn't really look at it too much because I wanted to keep it a surprise for when we were all looking at it together because it's more fun that way. But I flipped open one page and it was this page. And, how can I put this? All of these pieces are, I don't know if they are Ray Dunn pieces or they are done in the style of Ray Dunn, but Ray Dunn is like my nemesis. No, that's not true. I really don't know anything about Ray Dunn. She's probably a wonderful person. I really or maybe I don't know anything about her. I just really don't like the style of items that say what they are on them. That's just a personal preference. I don't think they're like bad or ugly or anything like that. It's just like I personally don't like them. So like having a teapot that says tea on it just makes me batty. I'm just like, what? Why? I don't. Anyway, the reason I'm saying this is her stuff is incredibly popular, so obviously people love it, And what one of my therapists always said is like, what you resist persists. So the fact that I so adamantly am like, I don't like that design style, of course I'm gonna see it everywhere now. That's just what happens. And if you love Ray Dunn, this is not a critique, it's just to my own personal taste. And I like plenty of very tacky things, so I'm not exactly the expert on what taste is. Anyway, now that I've gotten that out of my system, I love this little hutch. I guess it's kind of like, what is this? A buffet, yeah. I always wanted a buffet like this. I like that you can put little bottles in here. It's got you could do bottles of wine, you could do juice, whatever you want, in the storage there. It's got these little gingham, this is like bunting. Love it. So cute. And then there's this little dining room display. It's cute. I would be happy if I showed up to somebody's house and it looked like that. I'd feel right at home. This is kind of like a nice decorating style because it's not too much. Now I am kind of a too much sort of person. I like things that are too much, but I think for the average person, having just little touches like this can be nice, Little throw pillows that are holiday themed. Oh my gosh, look at it, so cute, this little kid. pumpkins, 25 cents. Oh, I love this over here. This like little, I'm sure that this was already her child's bed, but like little decorations to add to it, right? Okay, look at this section, you guys. Scary good wreaths. Boost your home's bright factor. Trick out the front door with one of these stylishly unsettling ideas for handmade wreaths. Oh, I can't wait. I need to make a nice handmade wreath, so I need to pay attention. Okay, this one is like a mummy themed wreath. And it explains how to make it, you guys. This is perfect. I almost missed this. Look at these little googly eyes. So cute. That's the peekaboo mummy, and you use like cheesecloth or muslin to make that. That's cool. Skulls and roses. This is cute too. I like it, but it's not really my style, but I think it's cute. Oh, this is very classic, isn't it? I love how simple it is. Now, I think this only reads as Halloween because the door is orange, right? If this door was pink, I don't know that this would really read as a Halloween wreath. That being said, it's so cute. We've got the succulents here and this kind of black and white striped cuteness. It can be really nice. Like, you can really see that for someone who doesn't like to get too Halloween-y. And then over here, we have this Raven Haven. This has like feathers on it. And an actual little, pretend raven. Very cool. Look at these. Wow. All eyeballs. How did they make this? Let's see. Foam cutter. Oh, they're foam balls. I see. Okay. That's so cool. I guess you'd have to use like a flat wreath. And then I guess they're just painting them. Oh, I use paint pens. I should probably just like read instead of trying to just decipher what things are made of. Well, it's more fun that way. This one is covered in little plastic spiders. Look at that. You gotta really love spiders to do something like that, because that is a lot of spiders. Oh, look at this. Now we're in a costume section. It says family-sized fun. So it's all costumes that can kind of go together for like family, parents with little kids too. This is kind of cool. Look at this one, you guys. Take a page out of Greek mythology with these gold get-ups. Start with velvet fabric, crafts foam, and metallic gold foil and paper. Also, you can make all of these. That's cute. Oh, look at the little Cupid. I want to be Cupid. I want to have little golden wings. That'd be so fun. Oh, this one is the coolest. Look at this one. This is the best one so far. Children are the future, and so are robots. Paint, boxes, and flexible piping are the key components. Plus, doing the robot dance is too fun to pass up. I feel like this one, like, kids would just love, you know what I mean? Look at this sleepy baby. The baby's like, I don't care, I just want to sleep. They have their little ray guns, and like, look at all these little... Did you guys ever make robot costumes when you were little? I'm pretty sure I did. You know, the kind where you like use like washing machine, what do you call it, the metal piping for your arms. I love a good classic kids robot costume. Oh, I like these ones too. It says go out of this world with outer space costumes. You'll need duct tape and a lot of silver spray paint for these looks. Yeah, no kidding. Look at all silver there. Pretty cool. They don't really give a good picture of all the costumes though when it's like in a fun pose like this. Like, What does the front look like? That might be the kind of thing where like they show things better on the website or something. Probably. But am I gonna go look that up? No, definitely not. Oh my goodness, this is so cute. Okay, this section is called Wild Things. It says, gnarled trees and creepy crawlies are the spooky highlights of these enchanted forest scenes. Pumpkins featuring etching and relief carving techniques shine. Let your imagination run wild. This is so cute. I love these like little wooden piece steps. This is so like Beatrix Potter, you guys. I love it. I really like this like creamy colored pumpkin with the little mushrooms carved in it. 10 points. We love this. This is so cute. I love it. I also love these guys. Look at their little faces. This is like a classic Halloween cat face, isn't it? That's really cute. I need to figure out what I'm gonna carve into my pumpkin this year. Some years I go all out. I'll spend like 5 hours on it carving something really like so particular and like precious, and then other years I'm like, I don't care, and I'll just do like triangle, 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 mouth, and be done with it. Because we always make pumpkin soup with the inside, like all the meat of the pumpkin. So sometimes I'm like, I don't want to do this. I just want to eat the soup. I don't want to spend all day doing this. It depends on my mood. We'll see what happens. These are pretty neat, eh? Look at these. They're kind of like a gray color. They look like stones a little bit. I like the snake design. I'm like kind of obsessed with these mice here. Aren't those so cool looking? Those look great. I guess they must have painted this part and then like carved away. I kind of like the like kind of not neat way that they carved around these pieces, you know. It's kind of not messy, but like has like a nice texture to it. And they obviously like carved this texture into the owl. Maybe I'll do something with like carving in my pumpkin instead of like cutting things out. You know what I mean? That could be cool. These look awesome. These look amazing. These like raven themed ones. I love this tree. This kind of reminds me of the tree in the Sleepy Hollow movie, the live action one. If you've seen it, you know what I'm talking about. And look at these. Look at all these crunchy, crunchy leaves. I can't help when I see photos like this but wonder, like, because, you know, all this kind of stuff has to be made in advance of Halloween so that we can have it in time for Halloween. So I think, like, when was this photo shot? Like, did they have to have fake crunchy, crunchy leaves in these photos? Or, like, were they saved from the year before? Like, I always wonder about stuff like that. I can't help it because I love photography and all that kind of fun stuff. So, I wonder. Or maybe it was done the year before, during fall. I don't know. And there's like some bat pumpkins over here. Very cute. Oh, look at these colors, you guys. Into the woods. Enchant your favorite little forest gnomes and fairies in a woodland wonderland inside your home. Animate the adventure with spiders and owls and lots of bats, all waiting to be discovered. Like, I get that this is a woodland thing, but it's also kind of screaming Beetlejuice to me. What do you think? Is it just me? Oh yeah, come on, look at this. So Beetlejuice. I love these colors for Halloween. Like, it's not really my style, but in the photos, doesn't it look so great? To have like all monochrome and then a pop of green. So cool. I love this kind of bunting with the Happy Halloween. It's really cute. I also love as a decoration these kind of clear candy jars. Hope you can see them because like if I had more room I would do something like this where for Halloween you can fill it up with like Halloween candy. Christmas you could do Christmas candy, like you know, you have a lot of options. But they do take up a lot of space, so you have to have space to do that kind of thing. These are all kind of little picnic ideas. These are a little like cake in a jar. That's fun. I love this too with like the glass dome. There's like an official kind of name. What are these called? Does it say anywhere? No, I don't see it anywhere. It's fine. One of you will just tell me in the comments. These kind of glass dome little encapsulated worlds with the stand. Maybe it's just called a glass dome. I'm not sure. Imagination station. Okay, so these are all like activities for kids to do at a Halloween party. And it's cool. It says you can print out all this stuff online from their website for ideas. We can make this spooky spider's pillow. You can make that. That's cool. I guess you printable pillow graphic and then you can just use iron-on computer transfer paper. Very nifty. Because there's so many things that you can do yourself if you have the access and ideas. Now I just love this. Oh my goodness. This is so like, I don't know, it's Halloweeny, but it's like kind of beautiful and enchanting at the same time. I love these little brass details on the cups and like on the pumpkin. It says dark repast, capturing the essence of Halloween. Blogger Harmony Lynn Godson brews up an elegant tabletop for a sophisticated meal. Seems like for this issue they have a lot of like people who maybe, I can't really tell if they're on staff for the magazine or not, but maybe it's like interviews with them about their decorating, which is kind of neat. This setup is so interesting. I like it a lot. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, we're gonna read about these because this just looks so good to me. Oh my gosh, I'm drooling. Dark colors set the spooky atmosphere. Garnished with wilted greens, a black tray contrasts the golden crostini. So this is a blackberry brie crostini. Use baguette slices, brie cheese, fresh blackberries and honey. Oh, this looks delicious to me. Oh, and they're saying use like a dark honey, because then you get that like really yummy trickle down. This looks good too, doesn't it? Ghostly apple cocktail. Apple cider, caramel vodka, butterscotch schnapps, red apple slice. I just got apple cider. I'm probably just gonna have it the way it is, but don't you just love apple cider? It's so good, especially if you get the like spicy kind. Oh my goodness, I did not know that I was hungry until looking at this. Look, you guys, I love a charcuterie plate. I love it. I love things with cheese. It's my weakness. Smoked cheddar and broccoli soup. Doesn't that sound good? I'm definitely like gonna cut this recipe out and keep it. Also, this is like a beautifully displayed charcuterie plate, don't you think? They're using like a black board. There's like blue cheese here. You got some like nuts and chewies in there. Some fruit slices. What is this? Dates? Can't tell. They don't have it listed. Somewhere. I'm sure it's somewhere. There's figs. Oh, figs and plums. Oh, very good. Nice. This is great. It says crash course These reckless witches could use a little more training. While a bit of a flight risk, they're just right for entertaining the neighbors. Failure to yield to a fence, porch, or light post produces the same eerie effect. For sale broom, slightly used. Oh, that's so funny. So, like, this looks pretty easy to make, doesn't it? Very cool. And this one is like, you just use, like, you make these, like, legs, witch flying skull. I don't know what this setup is behind here with this house, but, like, whatever this architecture is, I love it. It's so great. All these little pumpkins. I'm gonna have to get my pumpkin this week, I think. I was gonna put it off a little bit, because, you know, the worst thing is, like, you carve your pumpkin a little too early, and then it, like, goes bad before you know it. But I don't know, you guys. I just want it. Here's a little more decorating ideas. You get some, like, brooms out for display. Broom parking violators will be towed. And there's, like, these little toad buddies. Don't text while flying. That's funny. These are all, like they said, definitely, like, entertain the neighbors kind of decoration. I feel like so many people, myself included, grew up on a street where, like, there was always that one house that went all out with their decorations. I had, not on my street, but, like, a street over, there was a house that, like, my entire childhood, they went all out. They decorated their entire front lawn, their roof, like, everything. If you have a house like that on your street, please tell me about it in the comments and what you like about it, because I love that kind of stuff. This says mystical, mystifying, and mesmerizing. What's in your future? Our seer predicts a Halloween party with easy DIY favors that beguile young guests and anyone with a love of magic and the unknown. So I remember in the last year's magazine video that we did, there was a whole section on, like, if you're having a party, like, different printable things that you can use to create, like, non-branded candy, I guess. You know what I mean? Like, little printouts that you could put on candy that you want to have at the party. That kind of unifies everything. Just a neat idea. Look at these wizard whimsy wands. Those look yummy. I like sweet and salty stuff, like stuff with pretzels, and then maybe, like, you know, something sweet with it too. Witch's brew. I'm assuming this is, like, instead of Gatorade or something like that. These are like little, is that like a candy cane? I don't know, probably. Makes it into a broom though, doesn't it? Simply bewitching. This homeowner gets a kick out of fright, but her home is pure delight. Her formula balances the scare, skeletons and spiders with cheer, pumpkins galore. I agree with that. I think pumpkins are very cheerful. I'm kind of like, I'm not old-fashioned, but, like, my personal Halloween decorating style is, like, I love kind of 1950s and 60s Halloween decorations. So it's like, you know, orange and black and yellow kind of colors. But, like, the orange that used to be the, like, the Halloween orange is a little bit darker. It's kind of like a blood orange kind of color. And so I like, I guess, kind of traditional Halloween colors. Everyone always thinks that I'll like pastel Halloween stuff for decorating because, you know, kind of a pastel kind of girl. But I don't know, for me, I like, you know, traditional Halloween colors. But I honestly think that this is so cute. Look at, we got all the white pumpkins here. This is kind of like cottagey, sort of like a shabby chic kind of thing, which I do think is, like, super cute. Pumpkins are definitely one of the, like, thematic elements in my own decorating. pumpkins and black cats and the Headless Horseman from Sleepy Hollow. We really like stuff that is featuring kind of Sleepy Hollow imagery. Oh my gosh, look at this moon. I'm obsessed with this. I want this. How can I get this? Tell me more. I need to know. This little caption says the Ryder and Asher's bedroom. I'm assuming that's the person's children whose house this is in the photos. Easily shifts to Halloween with the addition of black and white accents such as skeleton, ghost, and spider blanket that Asher loves to snuggle with at bedtime. The boys were less than thrilled about the wooden moon. They were so afraid of it, so I told them he was this cool guy who would watch over them, Heather says. Well, that doesn't tell me where I can get this moon. Darn. Maybe I'll make it. It's so cute. Isn't it cute? He is a cool guy. That's a cool guy. I'm also really into this pumpkin sign. There are quite a few things this person has in their decorating that I would put in my house for sure. Don't these look so good? Oh my gosh. I really didn't know how hungry I was until reading this, and now I'm just like, I really want to bake. Pumpkin eater. So these are cinnamon, ginger, nutmeg, brown sugar cookies. I have to make these. These look so good. Although I don't think I have a pumpkin. Do I have a pumpkin cookie cutter? No, wait, yes I do. But I don't have these little faces, so I might have to freehand them. That's okay. I could do that. Milk chocolate stuffed jack-o'-lantern cookies. I don't know if I'm going to put chocolate in them. You guys, I'm actually not that into chocolate. I know this is like weird. Everybody loves chocolate, right? I like it sometimes. In small amounts. I like a little bit of chocolate after dinner. But it's not like the thing for me, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not obsessed with it. More of a savory kind of girl, I think. Look at this. This is cute. This is really cute. Color it happy. Focus pocus. Time to refocus. Upend the usual Halloween black and orange with vibrant colors and a fun-loving vibe. Hocus pocus. Time to refocus. I'm totally stealing that. I love that. Hocus pocus. Time to refocus. This is like really cool. These are obviously not like real pumpkins, but like with fake pumpkins, it's kind of better because you can spend time customizing them and painting them, and then you can reuse them the next year, right? Like your investment time is totally paid off. And they did like this brass gold stem, and then like a dip dye kind of colors. I mean, obviously it's paint, not dye, but. And then they did these like little gold accents. This one's kind of got that like 80s squiggle line. I hope you can see it. It's kind of hard because it's a yellow pumpkin. Just take my word for it. And then these are polka dots, little lines. It's really cool. I like this too with the balloons. It's very creative. Even stuff that like I wouldn't do. If it's cool and creative, like I'll think it's awesome. These pumpkins are really fun too. Kind of like there's a little bit of an 80s influence happening here, eh? Look at these. These are a little jack-o'-lantern plantern. I said planterns. These are little jack-o'-lantern planters. I know so many of my girls would like these. I have so many friends these days who are like really into plants, and I encourage it and I love them for it. I have a few of my own, but I really don't have any indoor plants because with pets it's kind of difficult. You know May, or May loves to eat anything plants, flowers. When I have a fresh bouquet, I literally have to keep it in a separate room from her because it's like her life's greatest mission is to try to eat anything with leaves. She loves it. So I'm not really a plant person at this current point in time. Maybe one day though. How cute is this? This little rainbow pumpkin fun. I love it. I love a good rainbow. Spirited scenes, bats, crystal balls, beady eyes, and boneyards, all set to scare guests. Bottles of herbs and books of potions ready to cast spells and cure curses. Use this collection of spooky crafts to up the eerie factor at your house. These are cool. Look at these pom-poms, you guys. They're like eyes. Really into this like monochromatic trend that's happening with like little pops of color here and there. Oh wow, look at all these. We've got all kinds of little potion bottles. Sleep time potion, witch broom, werewolf root, resistance brimstone, eye of newt, love potion, toadstool, wolf's bane, mugwort, and fortune. I want that one. Can I have the fortune one, please? Oh, look at all these. These are spooky, aren't they? These are like very Addams Family kind of vibes. I love these like really beautiful brass candlesticks next to, you know, like these faded doilies. They did these with, it says, H paper or fabric with a spot of strong tea. Steep tea bags in shallow dishes of hot water, then submerge doilies. I've done that. I've tied paper with tea before to make it look aged. It's really fun. If you haven't done it before, try it. It's very fun. Look, you can make all these like spell books using like old journals and things like that. These little houses, tiny little houses. Are we nearing the end? Is that the last one? Oh, there's another page. Okay. Look at this wreath. This is really cute to me. It doesn't really match my stuff, but I feel like I would totally hang this one up in my house. Poetic wreath. Oh, I get it. Poe, like Edgar Allan Poe. All things that glitter are not gold. Dried greens and assorted solo wood flowers. Solo wood flowers? I've never heard of that before. And assorted solo wood flowers are sprayed with black, gray, and metallics for this design. Glued to a black grapevine wreath, they invite the raven of literary fame to nest with friends. Look at this one's in the little nest. Cute. This is really cute too. Look, like they got the little broom. Very simple but beautiful designs. I can't relate, you know, as someone who just like goes for it. Can't relate, but I respect this. I love it. And then there's like lots of instructions. We're getting near the end of the back of the book, so one more page here. Can I get it? Come on. Here we go. Oh, it's not even anything fun. This is sources for the book. And an ad at the back. At least it's a Halloween ad. We respect that. Thank you all so much for joining me for another Halloween magazine flip through. It's very good fun for me, and I hope you enjoyed it too. And hopefully we'll be right back here next year doing another one perhaps. If you're interested, I'll link to all the previous years we've done in the description box. So if you're thoroughly enjoying this, you'll have some options to view more. Alright, my darlings. Until next time, I'll see you very soon. Bye for now.